Okay, good morning. I'm sorry that I'm starting so late, and it doesn't look like anybody is on here live, and I'm not able to do the Facebook Live because I am not doing this on my computer. I can't figure out what's going on with my internet this morning. So I'm doing this off of the Zoom app on my phone, which I've never done before, but I'm hoping that it is working, and I'll just do a practice and put it on record. And I am a hospital I just can't use my computer. I can't right. We're going to want to be this. Oh, and I'm back. All right, so we're going to get started in a seat. Go ahead and get into a comfortable seat. Use a pillow or a blanket underneath your sit bones if you need to. And I will adjust the camera as I need to when I'm standing up. But let's just start in a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes and relax your jaw. Let's take a few moments to breathe. Start slowing down the breathing, and when you inhale, just allow the body to expand. And when you exhale, feel all of the emptying of the breath. Just giving yourself a moment to settle in and a moment to slow down. And this is probably one of the most important things that we can do right now during this time is to regularly check in with ourselves. So check in like you're checking in with an old friend and ask yourself, how are you doing this morning? How is your body? How does your body feel? What about the mind? Can you breathe out some of the busyness, some of the tension, some of the heaviness, some of the weight? And then check in with your heart. Observe the weight, observe the heaviness, maybe even some tightness. And let's begin to breathe all of it out. Empty as much as you can. This whole practice will be a process of emptying, of allowing ourselves to float back up into our natural higher vibration, feeling a little bit lighter and a little bit more clear. But for now, just observe with compassion. Let's just start with some easy neck rolls. When you inhale, tilt your head back, lift the chin to the sky. And when you exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, tilt the head back, chin to the sky. Exhale, chin to the chest. Just slowly, you can gradually start to make the movement bigger, or just keep it small, just noticing where your neck is at, how it's feeling. And then gently, when you're ready, when you inhale, roll your head to the left, ear to the shoulder. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, roll your head to the right, ear to the shoulder. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale to the left again. Exhale, chin to the chest. And inhale to the right. Exhale, chin to the chest. And then now let's take a full circle. Inhaling to the left, tilting the head back. Exhaling to the right, and dropping the head down. And do a few more circles in this direction. Following the breath, you can keep your eyes closed. And then gently switching circles, switching directions. Inhaling to the right and back. And exhaling to the left and down. Follow your breath. And let's slowly bring the head back to center, back to neutral. Go ahead and exhale, hug in through the navel. Exhale, empty all of the breath out. Take an inhale with the arms, reach them up, stretch them tall. And then exhale, release and surrender forward. Let your head and your neck and your shoulders and your eyes to drop in as you bow down, bow forward. You can let the chin tuck in. You can bring your forehead all the way to the floor if it reaches. Otherwise, you're just breathing into the back, sinking in deeper with the exhales. Excuse me. Do one more big breath here. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, walk your fingertips out a little bit further, reaching. And slowly exhale, walk your hands in, come all the way back up to seated. Switch crosses with your legs. Let's bring the other leg in front or on top. Sit up really nice and tall again, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed, jaw relaxed. Begin Ujjayi breathing. So remember, this is the breath work that we do where we breathe through the nose only. Create that sound, that vibration, that friction, that restriction at the back of the throat. And just see how conscious and slow we can move the energy of the breath, the prana, in and out of the body. You want to be able to hear the breath, viscerally feel the breath at the back of the throat. And again, wherever you're at with your breathing, exhale, squeeze into the navel. Exhale, empty all of the breath out. Inhale with your arms, reach it up, stretch it tall. And exhale, release it forward, stretch it down. Let your head and neck and shoulders and eyes drop in. Breathe into your back. And when you exhale, sink in deeper, release deeper. And let's just feel. Notice where you feel this stretch here the most. Maybe it's in your hips, maybe it's in your back, maybe it's in your neck. But with every exhale, just allow yourself to surrender in a little bit further. as we again begin this clearing, this loosening up of blocked energy. Let's do one more here. Inhale into your back. Exhale, sink in. Breathe all of the breath out. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Extend your arms a little bit longer. And slowly exhale, walk your hands in. Come all the way back up to seated. We're going to come forward onto hands and knees and do a few hip circles. So start in the tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide underneath your shoulders. If you need to cushion your knees, just put a blanket or pillow underneath your knees here. On an inhale, circle your hips around to the right and forward towards your wrists. And exhale, circle your hips around to the left and back towards your heels. So inhale, coming forward, you can start with small circles. Exhale, take it to the left and back. Inhale, coming forward. Keep your spine long and neutral. Exhale to the left and back. Inhale, big circle forward. Exhale, big circle back. And let's switch directions here. So inhale, come forward to the left, and then exhale to the right and back. And again, inhale to the left and forward, and exhale to the right and back. And just a few more. And really try to get into all the little corners of the hips. Follow your breath. Let's do one more. And then slowly go ahead and come back to center, come back to neutral. Let's do a regular cat-cow here. So inhale, let's come into our cow pose. Lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale into your cat pose. Tuck your chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale. Again, let your belly hang, pull your shoulders back, and exhale. Push up through the upper back, tuck your hips all the way under, and again, inhale, moving slowly up the spine, and exhale all the way back down. Go for two more like that. Just checking in with your back, noticing how your back feels. And then this last one, inhaling and exhaling, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, and let's gently push back into our first downward dog pose. So let's start with the heels lifted and the knees bent, and press your chest open, spread your fingers wide, press into all 10 fingers. Let your head release. You can shake out your head and neck. Keep your eyes soft. Take an inhale here and see how long you can make that line from your fingertips to your hips. And with your exhale, press your right heel down, press your right knee straight. Inhale into that right leg, pressing back. Exhale, bend your right knee, press your left heel down. Inhale into that left leg, pushing back. Exhale, switch legs. So just take this time to alternate, dropping the heels to the floor, stretching out the backs of the legs one at a time. Keeping your navel pulled in, keeping your neck nice and long and relaxed. Keeping the breath deep, being fluid with the movement. And inhale, exhale. Press both heels down, push back a little further. Gently bend the knees, gaze up at your hands. Walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Just hang here in a forward fold. Bring your feet hip distance, bend your knees a little bit. You can clasp opposite elbows. You can keep your hands on the floor, on your legs. Just shake out your head and neck and shoulders. You can swing the torso side to side. Breathe into your back. Slow inhales and exhales. Just letting the upper body release the tightness in the shoulders, the heaviness in the head and neck. When you exhale here, release your hands towards the floor. Bend your knees. Inhale, roll up slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to standing. Once it's standing, reach your arms up, arch it back a little, and just hold there in our moon pose in Chandrasana. I'm going to tilt the camera up a little bit. So take a moment here. This is our symbol of openness and receptiveness. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice today. Set an intention for the rest of your day as well. Just what is it that you need right now? What is it that you are here to practice for? What would you like to dedicate your practice to? With everything that is happening and going on, we could just in general dedicate this practice to the healing of all of our hearts. Do one more here. Big breath in. Exhale, seal the palms together. Slowly draw them down to your heart center. So hold this here, hands at the heart. Eyes closed. Focus inward. And we're going to take it into a very easy standing flow, just like a half sun salutation, just to get us warmed up. So when you inhale, reach your arms all the way up, arch back a little. Exhale, bow forward. Slowly dive down, bend your knees a little bit. Inhale to halfway, flat back. You can bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, fold in. And inhale, let's rise to standing by rooting down through the feet. Sweeping the arms, arching back, and exhale, palms together back to the heart. And again, with the breath, inhale, extend and stretch and reach and open. And exhale, dive forward all the way in. Inhale, halfway, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release and fold in. Inhale to standing, rooting down, sweeping the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms together, back to the heart. Few more, following your breath. Close your eyes. See if you can lose yourself a little bit in the movement and the connection of the breath and the movement. And just be really slow and fluid and just feeling all the different parts of the body. I know my body is very tight in the mornings. So I just allow myself to warm up very slowly. And let's all meet back at heart center, hands at the heart. And give yourself a moment, eyes closed, focus inward. Just to notice the energy in the body, the feeling of your breath, the feeling of the heartbeat. On your next inhale, reach and extend your arms all the way back up. And then again, exhale, bow it forward, slowly dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands and let's walk or hop the feet back and come into a plank position. So just hold this here. I'm going to angle my mat a little bit so you can see me, hopefully. Right, so hug the navel in, shoulders right over the wrists, spread your fingers wide. You can be on your knees, of course, if you need to. Just take a moment to feel really strong and really light as you press into the hands. Super strong arms, rotate the insides of the elbows forward, hug your belly in, take an inhale here. With your exhale, shift your weight forward a little bit, bend your elbows in and lower slow, chaturanga. Inhale to a cobra or upward dog, lift your heart, shoulders back. And hold this for a few breaths here, right? So I'm going to start low and then gradually go a little bit higher. So when I inhale, I lift the heart, maybe pull the shoulders back. Maybe lift the chin. Let's do one more like that. Lift up a little higher, and then exhale, take it back into your downward dog pose and breathe. Slow inhales and exhales. So remember pressing those heels down into the outer edges of your feet, lifting the inner arches up. I'm just looking at this green bug that's walking across my mat. Let's inhale, push back. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze up, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale halfway and exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise to standing, root down, reach your arms, arch it back. Exhale, palms together, back to heart center. One breath for every movement here. Inhale, reach up, flowing upward. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, walk or hop it. Vinyasa, elbows in, lower slow with your exhale. Inhale, scoop your heart up. Exhale, take it back. Downward dog pose and breathe. Slow inhales and exhales. Long exhalations. Hug your navel in, turn your toes slightly in, turn your hands slightly out. Breathe. Next inhale, left leg reaches, reach your right leg. Right leg reaches, reach your right leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Breathe into that right side. Maybe circle out your ankle. Wiggle out the toes. Circle out the knee maybe. And then inhale as you extend your right leg up. Exhale, swing your right foot through. Turn the back foot down. Inhale, let's come into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1, facing forward. So bend into your front knee, square off your hips and shoulders, and extend your arms. Reach to your fingertips. Breathe into the front of the body. Right? So hold this and find a focal point, a drishti point in front of you so that you can really focus your mind. Right? Focusing your mind requires focusing our eyes sometimes first, then focusing on the breath and becoming really, really present with everything that is in this moment. Feel the aliveness and energy in your body. Feel yourself rooted and strong. Feel your heart open. As you exhale, bend deeper into your front knee. Inhale, press your arms back. And exhale, slowly straighten out your front knee, and let's bring the hands towards the floor. Right, so you can bring your back foot in a little bit, you can bend your front knee a little bit. If you can do it though, straighten that right knee out and let's just drop the head in towards that leg. We're gonna inhale halfway, look forward, and exhale, nose to the knee. Inhale, halfway, look forward. Exhale, nose to the knee. Just two more. Just slowly coaxing the back of your right leg open. And then let's hold this last one where you just drop the head in, maybe close the eyes. Just pull the right hip back and breathe into that right leg. Just feeling the stretch. Remember, you're modifying it however you need to, just be able to hold it for a few more breaths. One more. And then slowly bend your knee, plant your hands. You can either go straight back into a down dog, or if you're feeling really strong, you can flow through your vinyasa. Slow inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, left leg reaches, reach your left leg up. Let your hip lift, let the knee bend, circle out the ankle, wiggle out the toes. Breathe into that left side. And inhale as you extend your left leg long. Exhale, swing your left foot through, turn the back foot down. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. So again, hips and shoulders square, bend into your front knee, reach your arms super strong and long, find your focal point and feel your breath. And give yourself some time here and give yourself this time to get grounded, stand strong, stand open, stand courageous. As you exhale, bend deeper. Inhale, press your arms back. Exhale, straighten out your left leg and let's slowly flow forward. You can adjust your back foot and again, bend your left knee if you need to. I'm a little sore on this left side. So I'm going to take this very easy. When I inhale, lift and look forward and then exhale, drop in. Maybe bend the knee a little bit. Inhale, lift and look forward. And exhale, drop in, pull your left hip back. Do one more like that. Inhale, looking forward, and then exhale, dropping in and breathe into your left leg. Square off your hips as much as you can, pulling your left hip back and your right hip forward. Few more deep breaths, really getting into the back of that left leg. Remember, bending as much as you need to. One more. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly bend your knee, hands flat. You can either go through a vinyasa or just go straight back into your down dog. Deep inhales, long releasing exhale. So feeling the body just slowly begin to warm up and wake up. Let's inhale, push back. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze up. Walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, squat deep, reach high, Utkatasana. Let's come into our first chair pose. So remember in our chair pose, or at least in the way that I do chair pose, Ashtanga style, feet together, knees together, big toes together, heels can be apart, and the hips are pushing back and the arms are super long. Find your focal point, feel your breath, your head and neck in line with your spine. When you exhale, drop into your hips a little deeper. Exhale, sink into your hips a little bit deeper. Let's do one more. Sink in deeper, deeper, and then inhale, squeeze your legs straight, reach up. Exhale, bow it forward and dive it down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, walk or hop your feet back. We're gonna lower all the way down onto the belly for some back work. So from here, go ahead and extend your arms forward, palms facing in. Go ahead and extend your legs back, pointing the feet and splaying the toes. I'm just gonna tilt this down so you can see my mat. All right. Okay, so alternating lifting, opposites. When you inhale, lift your left leg and your right arm, and exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg and left arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. Just go a few more. Alternating opposites. Warming up the back. Remember, when we do one side at a time, we're able to take out any imbalances, as one side might normally be stronger. And so that side usually takes over when you're trying to do two sides at the same time. Right now, hold one side. See if you can lift a little bit higher. Lift a little bit higher, a little bit higher, and then slowly lower. Hold the other side and lift higher, and slowly lower. Ooh, turn your head to the side, breathe into your back. Deep inhales, long exhales. Releasing everything. Your back, your hips. I'm going to do one more thing for the back and for the neck. Bring your hands out, fingertips on the floor, just right underneath your elbows. Then pull your elbows back and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let's bring the legs together. So press the tops of the feet into the floor, your pinky toe turned, pressing down, so your feet are turned in. When you inhale, just lift your chest maybe halfway of your maximum. And when you exhale, rotate your head to the right and pull your right shoulder back and your left shoulder forward. Take another breath here. And then slowly back to center, and then inhale in the center and exhale over to the other side. Rotate your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, look over your left shoulder. Press into your right leg, press into your right foot, and slowly back to center. A little bit faster. Inhale to the center, exhale to the right. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale release. Again, you can bring your third eye to your hands, or you can just turn your head to the side. Take a moment to relax everything as you breathe into your back. Surrender into your mat. Sink all the way down. From here, we are just going to slowly come up. Now bring your right knee up to the side. So bring your right knee like you are about ready to do like a frog stretch. But we're going to bring the left arm underneath and reach for that right knee. And then just kind of roll over onto your back. You might roll off your mat like I am. And then turn your head all the way to the right. So we come into this supine twist from our belly. Right? And breathe. Just feel the stretch in the outer part of your hip. Maybe the side, maybe the back. And then slowly roll back to center or back to your belly. And then bring your left knee up. Bring your right arm to your left knee. And keep the knee on the floor as we just open the upper body. Right, so open that left arm all the way out. Not sure if you can see me. And breathe into your back. Whew. So much of our tension and stress is carried in the back and in the hips. So don't be surprised if you feel a little tender there, or if you feel some tightness there. Giving self-massage or rolling on a foam roller is always good, especially since you can't really get massages right now. Self-massage is invaluable. And then slowly just stay on your back and roll your knees and inch your way back onto the mat if you've rolled off. All right, hug your knees into your chest. Let's circle the hips right and left. So just massaging out your low back. And let's extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling, flex the feet. So just a little bit of core, a little bit of third chakra. It doesn't have to be intense right now, but I want to just kind of wake this part of the body up, the abdominals. Inhale, exhale, reach and lift up towards your toes. You don't have to touch them. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, reach forward towards your heels. Inhale, open the legs. Exhale, reach through the center. And you can do all of this with your hands behind your head too to support your neck. It's just inhale, exhale, contract. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go 2 more rounds. Follow your breath. Use your abdominal muscles. Activate your core. Let's hold this last one wherever you're at. Take an inhale, exhale, lift higher, a little higher, and slowly release. Hug your knees in, rest your head back. Inhale through your nose, exhale out of your mouth. Rock your hips side to side. Let your head roll side to side. And bring your feet flat on the floor. We're going to do Dvipadapitam. This is where we flow up and down into a bridge. So feet and knees hip distance, toes slightly turned in, arms down by your side. Walk your heels in, exhale the breath out, and then inhale slowly vertebrae by vertebrae. We come all the way up. And exhale, lower vertebrae by vertebrae, lower the arms and lower the back at the same time. Again, inhale, slowly coming all the way up. Exhale, slowly lowering all the way down. Go 2 more. Doesn't have to be a high back bend. We do want to articulate and be fluid through the spine. Do 1 more and hold this last one here at the top. Let the chin tuck in, root down into the feet, draw the tailbone forward, push your hips higher. Take another inhale, see if you can push up. 1 more. And exhale, release it down. Yes, hug the knees into your chest. Circle your hips right and left. And I'm going to take the right ankle over the left near thigh, flexing the feet, gently pulling in for this figure 4 hip stretch. So remember, this was supposed to be a hip opening practice. I do a lot of my practice based on whatever sign the moon is in and the corresponding chakra. And the moon is shifting this morning from Scorpio into Sagittarius. So we're still working on this hip practice, even when it's Sagittarius season. So both Scorpio and Sagittarius correspond to our 2nd chakra. This is our emotional center. This is our area of the body where we carry the most amount of repressed emotion. And slowly release, so energetically. So this is why sometimes during hip opening practices or hip opening stretches, you can feel almost like an emotional release happen. Just tapping into a part of the body, tapping into an energy center that can easily be just abused and dumped on and not actually taken care of and stretched. And slowly bring the soles of the feet together. Reach for your ankles or maybe the outer edges of your feet. I'm just going to reach for my ankles. Press the knees open. Right, pull your feet in. Breathe into your inner hips. And then slowly release. So let's extend the legs all the way out. We'll just take it right away into our Shavasana. Tuck your shoulders underneath you, turn the palms up. Let the feet and ankles relax and fall open, and close your eyes. Take an inhale into the front of the body, expanding your chest and your belly. And exhale into the back body, dropping your weight all the way down, deep into the floor, into the earth. Do one more like that. Big breath into the front of the body and exhale into the back body. Eventually allow your breath just to become even and light. Feel every single part of your body and your being relax and release. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Relax. And let's slowly come back. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles and circle your wrists. Take a big inhale, stretch your arms all the way up behind your head. And exhale as you roll to your right side into a fetal position. Just keep your eyes closed for a few more moments as we slowly bring the awareness back into the body, into this moment. Check back in, notice how you feel now, notice how your body feels. And as if you're waking up for the first time today, slowly press yourself back up to seated. Come into a comfortable seat. Final palm warming. Let's bring the hands together. Rub the palms together. Focus on creating your own heat and feeling energy. If there's any places or spaces within you that might need some of this extra energy or healing, any injuries or soreness or pain or imbalances or blockages, just place your palms there now. If you're feeling strong and healthy, of course, we can always take this time, take a moment to send out some energy, some light, some healing, some love out to those of us who are really suffering, those of us who are really in a lot of pain, those of us who might need this strength right now. See if we can remember the sense of quiet and calm, the sense of opening, releasing, these things that we practice when we come to yoga, when we come to our mat. And let's see if we can continue to stay connected to them. Keep this moment with you as you flow forward into this new day, into these new moments on a higher vibration. Thank you for sharing your time, your energy, and your practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Apologies for the technical difficulties earlier. And namaste.